What is up, Taurus? How are you guys doing? Let's see what's going on with y'all for November 2024, okay? I'm just going to hit on some situations, details, or scenarios that didn't make it into the other round of November readings. Let me get some good vibes in the air, bruh. So for those of you who would like a personal reading, just check the description of the video, and that's where you'll find everything you need to know. By the way, remember, that's the only way to get a personal reading from me. On my website, tarotwithrich.com. I do not reach out to people on Instagram. I do not reach out to people in the comments of these videos. I do not reach out to people at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Only way to get a reading from me is in the description of this video, okay? All right, so I'm actually starting these off with the current person. Current relationship. Long-term, that is. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, or if you are and you're not having problems, this is not for you. All right, what's going on between Taurus and the current person? Uh-oh. Could be some trust issues. Could be a third party or a suspected third party, possibly. Okay, well, this is absolutely a karmic soulmate. Absolutely. And no, the karma has not been cleared. I can't help it. I'm getting really strong trust issues here. I don't know who has the trust issues. Is it you that doesn't trust them that doesn't trust you, or neither of y'all trust each other? I don't know. You may suspect that this person is gaslighting you, playing mind games with you. I don't think you trust this person at all, do you? I don't think so. Okay, well, that's about all I can get out of this right here. Still pushing through, though, man. Some of you have already been on and off with this person. But even if you haven't, you're still pushing through. Let's see this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Uh-oh. And the Six of Cups. That's the same damn thing that came out for Aries. Holy shit. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Aries. For those of you dealing with somebody that did cheat in the past and you're wondering if they're still doing it, I guarantee you they're still doing it. But even if you've never found any rock solid evidence and you're wondering if they're cheating, all I can tell you is they would if they could. They would if they could. If they found themselves in the right situation, the right place, at the right time, and they really thought they could get away with it, they would. I don't know about you, but to me, that's just as bad. To me. Which is why I've never really understood relationships where people try to control their partner. It's never made sense to me. That has never made sense to me. You know how people are always telling them who they can and can't talk to, wanting to go through their phone all the time and tell them where they can and can't go and all this shit. I'm like, hold up. So you mean to tell me that you can rest your head on your pillow at night and drift off to sleep and sleep all night, knowing that your partner wants to cheat on you, but the only reason they haven't is because you got them on lockdown and you won't let them? You can sleep at night knowing that? Never understood that. Anyway, I'm trailing off. Sorry about that. Let me just put it to you like this. For those of you wondering whether or not your trust issues are just something you're making up in your head, no. Nope, you can absolutely pick up on the fact that this person is not somebody you can fully trust. So they're very unreliable. I honestly think that they may not even really honestly be mature enough to be the person you need them to be. And maybe that's why you've pushed on for so long, because you can see their potential, or you could see the person that they could be deep down inside. But in order to bring that person from the depths of their subconscious and have it manifest, that would require a certain level of psychological and emotional maturity that I just don't think that they have. For those of you who caught somebody in the past with a third party and you're wondering if they still are doing it, I guarantee it. Or if they haven't yet, they will. Well, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice with Taurus and the current person? What's the advice? That card look familiar? That look familiar? Just know this. They are not capable of being the person you need them to be. They're not capable. They can't. They can try, but they can't. Try as they may, they can't. Just know that. So if you choose to keep spinning in circles on this merry-go-round, that's cool. Hey, I totally respect that. I totally respect if you've been in a relationship for years and you finally just say, you know what, fuck it, I can't change you. You are who you are. I am who I am. Fuck it, it is what it is. I accept it. I respect that shit, dude. I really do. You know what I don't respect is when somebody keeps showing you who they are over and over and over, and you keep trying to change them and expecting them to change over and over and over. And you don't accept that they are who they are. That's what I have a problem with. So this is kind of cut and dry here. This person ain't changing. They ain't changing. So I would say either say fuck it and accept it. It is what it is. Or boot, scoot, and boogie. Later. All right. Dadgummit. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Taurus and the new person. So if you're not inquiring about a new person you just recently connected with, this is not for you. Do. What's happening between Taurus and the new person? What's happening with Taurus and the new person? Damn, what? That's the same thing that came out for Aries too, dude. Wow. Some of y'all might be dealing with Aries, I guess. Wasn't the same deck that I used, but it's the same damn card. So, could be an Aquarius for some of you, but this person's jaded. They're very jaded. They don't have the most positive outlook on love. So they're kind of pessimistic, basically. Yeah, I think this person is kind of pessimistic when it comes to love. I think so. Ooh, because this is one hell of a crazy, intense connection. So this person is scared shitless. Because they know this connection feels so intense. They know that if you wanted to, you could rip their fucking heart out. If you wanted to. I'm not saying you're going to, but they are scared. Because they got some healing they need to do. It's happened to them before. Oh yeah, they've been cheated on in the past. And they know that if you wanted to, you could absolutely abuse the power you have over them and destroy their world. And I think the last time somebody had that kind of power over them, they used it to their advantage and fucked their world up. A lot of people out there like that, man. A whole lot. So it could be an Aries for some of you. Also have Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aquarius here. You know, it could be anybody. All right, well, let's look at their intentions. Their feelings and their intentions. How do they feel about you? What are their intentions with you? What do they want with you? So they're trying to keep a level head. This person's very fair. They believe in fairness, teamwork, equal give and take. They just don't want to get hurt. Yeah. No, they're solid. Lover's card again for the second time. They're ready to settle down with their divine life partner. They are. They're just scared of getting hurt. They are scared to death of getting hurt. So at the end of the day, you can have the best of intentions in the world, but if you're scared of getting hurt, that could get in the way, couldn't it? Possible. Let's see how this is playing out for the remainder of 2024. How's it playing out? What's the outcome for the remainder of 2024? Will it take a turn for the best? Will it take a turn for the worst? Or will it just kind of plateau and blah? Let's see. Communication's kind of suffering between the two of you. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like there is a little bit of a wall between the two of you. So 10 of Cups reversed. It's not quite getting to that happily ever after phase that you're hoping for. Communication's kind of lacking. But conflict is being avoided. It just feels like there's a kind of a wall with the fucking Lover's card for the third time in a row, dude. This connection is getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. This person is keeping you at an arm's distance. So what does that equal? Connection growing exceedingly more intense, plus this person keeping you at an arm's distance equals tension, right? We got to get the advice here because we got to get this energy on a different track because that is a ticking fucking time bomb. That's a ticking time bomb, dadgummit, dadgummit. What's the advice? What is the advice? The only thing you can do is make 100% sure that you are communicating your thoughts and feelings to the best of your ability, like a mature, rational, reasonable, logical adult. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. Be sure you're translating your thoughts and feelings like a mature adult, like a grown adult. And this is going to take some time. Now, I haven't given this advice in a while. OG followers, you've heard me say this a million times, but the new faces, how do you prove that you're not going to do to somebody what a past person did? How do you prove that? You can't just tell them. Because we've all heard that. We have all heard somebody swear up and down on their mama's grave, on their kids' lives, on everything that's ever been sacred to them. You ain't never met nobody like me. I'm one in a million. You'll never meet nobody like me. You know, I'm never going to do you like that. You know, and they swear up and down and all the way around, right? And then what do? They turn right around and do exactly what they said they wasn't going to do, right? We've all heard that. So after a while, once you've been through that once, twice, 3 times, you start getting jaded. Now, I don't care what you say. I'm watching you. So how do you prove it? Time. Time, patience, and consistency. Consistently show up, show out. Be who you say you are. Do what you say you gonna do. Make sure your actions match up with your words match up with your actions. When you say one thing one day, say the same thing another day. Make sure that you are patient and consistent. And after a certain point, hopefully it's not too long, should be within a 4-month period, before 4 months is up, this person should start to see that, damn, you really are the real deal, ain't you? Okay, so the guard will start to come down. The guard will start to come down. Once they see that you mean business and you ain't fucking around. All right. Now, we're going to see if we can get any other details on the person from the past. Past person. Whew, hang on, I got to clear the air real quick, y'all. I've done a lot of work today, and I'm getting drained. Let me just get a little bit of sage in the air. Burn it like we just don't care. All right. All right, anything else we can tell Taurus about the person from the past? Any details I missed? Anything that got left out? Anything else we can tell Taurus? Moon card reversed. Could be a Pisces for some of you. I kind of feel like you're finding out about a secret that they kept. I'm not sure exactly how you're finding this out. Hang on a second. But it does kind of look like you're finding out about a secret. Now, I don't know, maybe if you hear it through the grapevine or what, but you're finding out about a secret they kept. Some kind of secret is coming to light. Boop, boop, be-doo. King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're finding out that this person isn't as reliable as you thought they were. Well, some of you may know that they're not reliable, but you're finding out that it's even worse. Worse than you thought it was. 6 of Swords, yeah. Some of you, ooh, and the 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Some of you could be finding out that there was a third party in the past, possibly. This is telling me you're moving on from this and abandoning this. Like you're finding out something that hurts you worse than you were to begin with. But in a weird, odd, unexplainable twist of things, it may hurt initially, but it really helps you be able to let go of it a lot easier. See, and this is another thing I was just telling Aries. So here's what we do as humans, okay? When we connect with somebody, We paint a picture in our imagination of who we think that person is. We all do it. You know, now, hopefully, if you're dealing with a genuine, honest, respectable person of dignity and integrity, and the lens through which you view the world isn't too cracked and broken, ideally, the picture that you painted in your imagination should be a relatively close depiction of who they actually are. It's never going to be 100%, but it should be close, right? Now, if you're dealing with a dishonest, deceitful, lying, cheating fuckbag, you're eventually going to be handed evidence that proves to you that the picture you painted in your imagination of who you thought they were is not at all who this person actually is. And the ego hates that. The ego will drive itself insane, desperately trying to justify the picture that it painted in its imagination. And you can have that internal subconscious mental battle for months and months and months and months and months, sometimes even years. Well, every now and then, while the ego is in the middle of fighting that battle, you find something else out. And it's so hurtful, it's so painful that it shatters. It just shatters that picture that you had in your mind. Completely shatters it. Like, not only are you not who I thought you were, but you are not at all who I thought you were. At all. Even remotely. And then that whole illusion just gets shattered. And it's very painful at first. But then you'd be surprised how quick you start getting over it. That's weird. I didn't expect a message like that to come through for the past person, dude. Let's see how they feel about you. What their real energies and intentions look like. This is heavy shit, Batman. What's their energy look like? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? How's the past person feel about Taurus? You know who that is, right? That's the most dishonest, deceitful, lying, cheating, manipulative little fuckbag in the entire tarot. This dude right here. And the player card. This person's a piece of shit. You know that, right? You know that, right? Well, if you don't know it yet, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. I do kind of think this person wants to talk to you. But all they want to do is play games with you. See, the devil card. All they want to do is play games with you. They don't want nothing genuine. I think this person kind of wants to make an appearance and pop back into your life real quick. They want to see if they can bring you back into their life and play some games with you. Damn, dog. I'm glad this is the last video I'm doing tonight. This is draining the shit out of me. Oh, what's the advice? Let me get a deck I haven't used. Is there a deck? I don't even know what fucking decks I've used. Whatever. What's the advice for Taurus with the person from the past? Wow, that's interesting. King of Wands reversed again. Queen of Wands. What's the advice for Taurus with the person from the past? Put yourself as your number one priority. Do not let this person guilt trip you. Man, I'm going to tell you what. You got time for this? Do you got time for this? If you do, by all means, do what you do. But just know that this person is playing with your emotions. Boo-hoo, throwing a pity party. If they don't get what they want with you, they will throw a fit. They'll guilt trip you. Now, here's the kicker. It's time for your divine life partner to show up in your life. However, this person is serving as a block that's preventing it from coming in. The quicker you can completely release this person here, the quicker this person can come in. Just know that. Just know that. See, because at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, you have to know and understand why you should stay away from this person. If you don't understand that for yourself, you're better off not taking my advice. You are better off repeating a past toxic cycle than you are just blindly taking advice that you don't understand. So if you're not really 100% sure exactly why you should stay away from this person, go get back with them. Go get back with them. Do as many trips around the merry-go-round as you need before you learn exactly why you don't need this person in your life. You'll find out one way or the other. And hey, no shame in the game, dude. Repeating toxic cycles has created more wisdom than blindly taking advice ever has, okay? So if you repeat a toxic cycle, it's all good. No shame in the game. I've done it a million times. All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Taurus family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.